This.
I'm not a girl, not yet a woman.
Thank you. That is steep. Yeah, why don't you step on back here?
I'm gonna keep my boots off because I don't want to end up down there. Let's do the video. This is perfect. This is where we are for the day. We're going to meet Rachel in the Smoky Mountains to shoot a music video. Bye. It's the perfect case today. Kristen Stewart, you know, because she's so like brooding. Oh, can you say it to me? We picked up our creative today. We are on our way to the first location. On our way to the first location. On our way to the first location.
I'm wearing orange. Now, I'm a Tennessee fan. I like the orange colors, the volunteer colors, but it's really in case there are like any bears or snakes or animals that, or humans that don't see me. I want to make sure that our presence is known visually. And I'm gonna look up some like calls, like, you know, like a bear call is. Not like,
snakes, I'm coming through!
Yeah. Not,
I'm pretty sure they ran away.
yeah. So between the two of us,
okay.
I think we'll be okay.
This is where we're doing the shoot. This is awesome. This is like a set. This is beautiful.
This looks very ritualistic, doesn't it?
It does. This is perfect. This is so Man in the Woods JT.
This is smooth.
Okay.
Here's the lesson learned today, though.
What?
Never go mountain climbing or hiking in cowboy boots.
That is so informative for everybody who's watching this, because we spend most days hiking.
In the wrong footwear.
Yeah.
Let's get ready. Let's do this. You're getting my old man walk.
From here up. From here up. From here up. We just finished the first scene, and what's next, guys?
We got a lot of performance footage just now. I want to do something that's actually just more personal to me. The creation of this album was also a journey into discovering the spirituality of my ancestors. And so, as you can see from the cover of the album, we're going to be incorporating some runic symbols and like some private symbolism to my own native spirituality. Runes are ancient symbolism used by the Nordic Germanic people, and thousands of years of ancient symbolism that I'm personally a student of right now. And a lot of them carry layers of meaning. Learning how to read them is one of my goals, and learning how to incorporate them into my daily life is one of them. And I actually incorporated some of that into this album. Specifically on the album cover, the rune represents rebirth. Not just rebirth, but going into the dark to emerge into the light, almost like the passage through the mother's womb into a new reality. So the darkness is represented every bit as much as the light in that aspect. And it also gives meaning to the dark of it, because we realize that it's a purpose. Anything that we go through actually really makes us an authority on that which we had to go through. And I feel like a lot of the last several years have been pretty dark for me. But I'm sitting on the precipice of a brand new chapter of my life. And that's exactly what not only the song means, but that's what the album means to me.
Woo, I'm getting dizzy. Whoops. Woo, hey guys.
One time you fell?
I remember that. Hasn't happened yet.
The Statue of Liberty. Show me how you do that boot thing. We're trying.
We're not made for hiking
What now? How do you go down?
because I have to go backwards.
Show us.
No.
Come on.
Slippery.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to take a shortcut. You watch. I'm coming to you. No, not.
No.
Okay, bye.
Well, we just wrapped. We're walking down from the shot. What do you think, guys?
What I think.
Don't wear cowboy boots on hills.
Okay, you cannot. Please, you will have boils on your big toe
Boils.
if you try to hike in cowboy boots. I suffered for fashion.
That's our-
Can we just acknowledge the fact that everything that you've done today, I have been chewing gnats. I have
Yeah,
been
he has.
pulling gnats out of my eyes.
How'd they taste?
Out of my nose, out of my hair. Gnats everywhere.
We're still walking down these hills. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Is it all downhill from here? Didn't.
I'm trying to keep it light today because I don't want to get too serious, but when I started with this album, hear all the crows like cawing. Nature is speaking through me. No, seriously. When I had this campaign, this Kickstarter campaign in 2015, I think there's a reason it took me like 3 years to do the album, because I think year by year I felt like I was becoming a different person. It was like just that real challenging transitional place in my life, which is why if you look on the album cover, there's a symbology that represents transformation, and a lot of that transformation was from dark to light for me. It's childbirth in and of itself is not the easiest process in the world, and neither is transition and change, and that's what the symbolism on the album means. And so this song in particular was right off the bat one of my favorite songs, and it's my favorite song on the album still. And it was very important for me to find a meaningful way to to actually do the music video. Every particular religion has its own symbology. Every religion has its own language. And for me, with so many family members passing, I've just had my ancestors on my mind a lot. And I started looking into my history and looking at some of our ancestral beliefs and enjoying educating myself about that. So I wanted to just kind of incorporate that as honoring my families passed on, honoring my ancestors, and honoring my heritage, in honoring my heritage, because that's our pre-Christian faith.
Cool. Yeah. So shooting the video, Rachel, how did you come up with your shot ideas?
Well, Jason, you sure did help out a lot with that.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, I have a director here.
Assistant, no, totally, no, intern. Unpaid.
I photograph and video, and I find the angles, but Jason's like, all right, Levi, lift your face, do your hand, do your arms. And I kind of work with the two of you, and it kind of works.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm totally OCD and feel like I have to super plan everything. This is one exchange I don't feel like if we don't incessantly plan, I still feel like the energy of us is like just gonna find something.
The last footage of the day up on the tower,
yes,
so amazing.
Totally. Beautiful.
Who knew that was gonna happen?
Yeah, Rachel is gonna edit all this together and make something really special that represents my favorite song on this album, Dawn of a New Day, and hopefully be something that you, my patrons at Patreon, who make all of this possible, thank you so much for being a part of this. Video representation of my music is something I've never had until you guys. 9 years ago I did my last video, so
we're making headway.
Yeah.
So
and we wouldn't be able to do it without you guys.
Can we expect 12 videos for this album? Can we expect how many songs are on the album?
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we, would this be something that we could anticipate, like seeing some sort of a visual representation of all of your music?
That's my plan. I would love to, as long as our family of our little Christ circle at Patreon keep growing, we'll be able to create something that represents in a creative way all 12 songs of this album, and I'm really excited about that.
And what kind of response are you getting from your patrons?
One of the cool things that I was sharing with you guys, my patrons, is that actually I'm getting a lot of response from people who are discovering me for the first time because of video, because they're on YouTube looking now. And I know that to grow a YouTube channel, you really see headway within a year or two's time, but it's really nice to find that new people are discovering the music I've done so far from this new album just from being on YouTube. And that's just different because I've spent most of my time on Facebook with you guys and whatnot, but when you guys are supporting me, you're actually helping me expand my audience by creating a medium that people younger than me are really enjoying. Yeah.
Like Rachel.
I know. Not that much younger.
Thank you.
Like you guys are affecting more than just Levi's life. You're affecting mine as well. Like it's funny how it kind of snowballs because he's hiring me, and then I don't know. It's great. Oh.
They're still on Nat Patrol.
You're like he's like Miyagi, only with his teeth.
You're so natural.
Oh.
See, other one.
I know. Let me get that for you. Hold on, it's right here.